It's a bit dusty in here. Welcome back to J.D.T News 1 year later. One year since J.D.T News, well almost, it's next week. But I've got a good video coming out next week, so I can't do it next week. As you can see, I am dressed for the occasion for the 1 year reunion. Okay, 1 year since J.D.T News. I'm glad I ended it, but we're coming back for this 1 year anniversary because I want to. I've been wanting to make a J.D.T News for a while, but I don't want to bring it back monthly because I can't be bothered. First, we're going to start off with everybody's favourite segment that we like to call J.D.T News, J.D.T News. It felt good doing that, We've not done that in a while. The elephant in the room. I've moved house, that's all I'm going to say about that. Moved house, no more old J.D.T location apart from at my grandma's. The setup's currently being worked on, it's all in a box next to me, which is cool. The next bit of J.D.T News, the new era, which I started in September, is off to a great start. What can I say? One video every Saturday, some high production, some not. I can't do high production every week because I'll die, but it's worked. I'm enjoying making YouTube videos. I'm doing one a week, not overworking myself, getting other stuff done in my life. And the J.D.T documentary came out, which I was talking about for ages. The final J.D.T live stream, which is Amnesia the hard mode, which I promoted in an earlier J.D.T News. The new era is going good. A bit of sad news now for J.D.T News. In my hiatus from J.D.T News, Gronkle sadly passed. It only happened like last month, so yeah, it's a bit sad. I know he was a big part of the channel in like 2017, 18. He was old. He was very old. He was almost triple the lifespan of a bearded dragon, so what can I say? I'm grateful that I had him for that long. And the next thing for J.D.T News, it just says other J.D.T News. I'm not a single man anymore, that's all I can say about that. I'm not saying anything else because privacy. So now we're on to the actual YouTube news. Misfits boxing started again, and KSI is the big boy. He's the big main man. He's fought. Who's he fought? Swarms, which was a terrible fight. Alex Pinedo, which was a terrible fight. He was gonna fight Alex Wasabi, but he pulled out, and it was like that phase guy. It was all right. And Joe Fournier. He fought Joe Fournier, who's a kind of pro boxer but kind of not, and he won by an elbow. You might as well call him Conor McGregor with those elbows, because he full on went bang in a boxing match and then claimed that he didn't. What a silly goose. He's been cancelled a few times this year. He's also released about 27 different colours of Prime, and I've tried them all apart from the yellow one. Yellow Prime, I need it. Jake Paul. Oh yeah, Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury finally happened after 18 months of me covering it on J.D.T News. Jake Paul actually went the distance with Tommy Fury, so I can't discredit him as a boxer. But Tommy Fury won, thank God for that. Next we just need to see KSI, Jake Paul, and then YouTube boxing can be done. I don't care. Post edit now. KSI. I forgot to mention this, KSI and Tommy Fury look like they're going to be having a boxing match, which will be interesting. I think Tommy Fury will knock KSI's lights out. News. The next news story. Content Cop retires. What? Yeah, iDubbbz made a video a couple of weeks ago saying that Content Cop is dead because he finds it unnecessarily mean. Like, what has happened to iDubbbz? Where's the old iDubbbz gone? But I can understand it, he's like 30 now. Can't be making hit pieces on people. But I do love a good Content Cop. Game releases. I've been playing a lot of games off stream. Like Red Dead Redemption 2, that's a very good game. God of War, Ragnarok, God of War 2018, both very, very good. What else have I been playing? Dead Space, Callisto Protocol. Midway through playing Resident Evil 4. I've just bought Jedi Survivor and I'm going to buy Amnesia the Bunker. I was going to stream Amnesia the Bunker, but I realised I cannot be bothered. Upcoming game releases, Layers of Fear, a new one coming out. Alan Wake, I played that as well. Blair Witch Project, I played that too. But Alan Wake 2's coming out. Death Stranding 2. Any other games that are coming out? Silent Hill 2 announced a remake. I'm very happy about that. I'm very, very happy about that actually. Because I've wanted to play Silent Hill since as long as I can remember. But yeah, game releases. There's a news story for you. Andrew Tate. I used to be like a big fan of this guy. Now I don't care. I listen to some of the stuff he says, but I don't really watch him anymore. Because since he went to prison, I don't care. This is what this news story is about. He went to prison for what you'd expect him to go to prison for. Personally, do I know it's true? Innocent until proven guilty, so I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest, anymore. He just went to prison, came out with his... He looks like a bearded, weird guy. Well, not a weird guy, he just looks like a bearded Tate. And he got all of his cars taken away. No bueno. Mizzy, right, this is recent news. Mizzy is a TikToker who went viral for breaking into people's houses. I am not making this up. Because some people leave the doors unlocked during the day. He walked into some house, started like sitting down as if it was his house until the owners came and like, get out my house. But he's saying any publicity is good publicity. I agree, but not to this extent. Because in this instance, you are getting famous from breaking into people's houses and stealing dogs. It's a bit abnormal, if you ask me. The next news story, Paul Breach. He's been a big guy this year, Paul Breach. He's just a guy who goes on TikTok, sings green, green grass, blue, blue sky. But he's got a weird backstory and he's a bit odd. He invited a 19-year-old round to his hotel room to take pictures of them. Strange. Very strange. He's now pretending to be camping all the time because he's been kicked out of his house or something. He's a weird guy. Oh no, a plane crash in Tanzania, and then dances. That is what you call an influencer. The next news story is about a great YouTube series that happened between Niko and Jidion. It is called The Biggest Menace, where they put each other up to like different pranks and challenges until one of them folds, and the winner would be the biggest menace of YouTube. Niko won because of course Niko won. Great. Markiplier announced a new film as well called Iron Lung. That's cool. And FNAF film's coming out. Anyway. And about Niko, the next news story, one of the best videos I've ever seen. Niko came to KSI's boxing match as a prime bottle, the white one, Metamoon. But it was supposed to be Kaisha. But it was all part of Niko's plan. It was one of the best videos I've ever watched. The last news story for today is Philip Schofield. He's a bit of a pedo. He's a bit of an N once. Put those together because YouTube doesn't like that word. At the moment it's a bit strange with that guy. Yeah. Also the king got coronated. I don't know how that correlates, but it just came to my head then. We've got a new king and the queen died. Dream. I don't know if I covered Dream having his first face reveal. He looks like the troll face. I think it's very funny. Dream is doing a reverse face reveal. He's going back. He's going back. Thank God. And they're saying, oh, maybe you will get all the popularity back. No. You just don't like the backlash of saying, but that's just a theory. A game theory. Because that's who you look like, Dream. You look like Matt Pat mixed with Shane Dawson. This has been it for the 1 year reunion of J.D.T News. Leave a like, comment on what to do next, subscribe, become a member of the J.D. team. Goodbye.